Oh. Oh, she hit the button.
I hit the button.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Warm and Cozy Quilting. I'm Jason.
Hi, Jason. I'm Sadie.
And today behind the camera we have...
No one.
Sadie again. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real.
We've ordered the clone. She hasn't arrived yet.
It's still sort of in
Lost
process.
in the mail, probably.
Knowing the mail
Anyway.
system. Sorry, but it's real. Yeah. Anyway.
Things happen.
Welcome here. You're here. You made it. Congratulations. That's another week in the books. Whether
Cheers,
good,
you
bad,
did
and
it.
different. Hot. Yep. I'm not going to drink because my coffee is still scorching hot.
Mine's warm.
I wish mine
Lovely.
was just a nice warm temperature. It is not.
Oh, Deborah says sweatshirt time hit Tennessee.
Woo!
It hit here too. I'm like, yes, I'm finally no longer dressing for the season I want. I'm dressing for the season I'm in.
Eventually, it's all going to show up, which is really great.
Yeah.
But no, it's been unseasonably warm for many weeks.
It has.
We've also been kind of in a bit of a drought here.
Yes.
Not a bit of a, it's been a drought, let's be real. So much dry. Don't go outside burning anything.
Mm-mm.
No.
But this is when people have bonfires.
Not a good idea. The whole neighborhood will have a bonfire. Don't do it. Don't joke about fire, guys.
No,
Fire
no,
safety.
just, yeah, be safe. Be safe. Have fun, be safe. Sweaters, though, great time. Sweatshirts, love
Absolutely.
it. Best
Pull 'em out.
time of the year.
Absolutely worth it. Do it. Anyway, so yeah, that's happening. Today is a continuation of Quilty Scaries,
Yes.
part 4, and the final portion. We won't have any more after this unless you guys come with a whole bunch more that we have to
Yeah.
talk about. But, you know, that'll be a fun conversation.
Yeah.
These last ones are, yeah. Yeah. They'll make you think. It's kind of like more like a Stephen King scary. More like a oh my gosh, could that really...
You talked about Misery yesterday. It's been a very Stephen King heavy week.
It has, but it happens sometimes. So let's talk about some announcements while we wait for people to jump on, and as long, you know, say hi.
Hello.
Please let us know you're out there. And if you're not, well, then you can't say hi.
Yeah.
That's how that works. Oh, goodness. Anyway, a couple announcements. First and foremost, last Saturday of the month
Yes.
will be October 25th.
Correct.
That's not next Saturday, but the Saturday after.
Right.
Apparently, not only is it going to be show and tell, where you're going to bring in your quilts, show off what you're working on, and it doesn't have to be quilts. It can be a bag. It could be, we've had chainmail. I don't have to say, it could be, it's happened.
It has happened.
Come on in. We're also giving away an extra chance at our door prizes if you dress up for Halloween.
Yes.
You don't have to. There's
You
no
don't have to.
requirement.
No.
If costumes freak you out, maybe it's not a good day to show up. But honestly, it's just somebody in a costume.
Yeah.
Quilters aren't that scary.
No.
I will probably dress up as an angry quilter.
Oh, nice.
I will be walking around just holding a seam ripper. Don't take my idea. That's mine.
So I was talking with Hannah the other day, and I was like, I kind of want to do a quilt police costume. But I'm not going to get it together for this year. But maybe someday I'll have a quilt police
You
costume.
need the name tag, Shauna Decky.
I will.
Have to.
Anyway, I haven't worked out all the details, but coming soon to a Halloween near you.
To a Halloween near you. Quilt police. Those are scary.
But that'll be so fun. Someone who was here for our show and tell last time, maybe it was Pam, but I don't know 100%, suggested this. And I was like, oh, I love a fun, silly time. Halloween is my favorite. Let's do it.
Yeah, so bring in your stuff to show off, dress up for funsies, get an extra entry into a giveaway.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? Maybe we do one for, like, best dressed. Give away for something.
Maybe.
Come find out.
Yeah.
Doors for show and tell open at 9:15. We close them promptly at 9:28, and then we start our show at 9:30 and
Correct.
show off all the things.
Correct.
So make sure you're here for that.
And if you can't come in, join us on the internet. Still super fun to get to see everything that everyone is.
And you can dress up at home if you want.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can enter you in for any prizes, but dress up.
It could be fun.
Your spouse is looking at you like, you're what?
Like,
I'm dressed up for the show.
Why are you in a full Halloween costume at 9:30 in the morning? And you're like, don't talk to me.
Mind your own business.
I live my life how I want to.
You go to your cave and leave me alone. Nobody should be judging you like that. Anyway. So that's an important one. Make sure you're ready for that one. Margot Margot is a very important one. That one is coming real soon.
Yes, it is.
Real soon.
So excited. You guys can't see, but over here there is just a huge stack of retreat boxes.
They are super cute and fun.
Ready to go.
Yes, they are.
And all of our little extra fun things that we're going to do here for our friends that are joining us with their first class ticket.
Yep. Be here in person.
Yeah.
Next Saturday. They've gotten emails.
Yes, there's an email that has all the instructions. If you haven't gotten that, get back with me. I will make sure we get all that information to you. Depending on what date you are taking you're doing the virtual retreat, there's a separate schedule as to when things will show up in your GE account. Okay. My 18th, people that are signed up that are doing it on next Saturday, you should have pre-cutting information now. My folks that are taking it the 22nd, you will have that information on the 15th.
Yes.
So if you want to pre-prep, now is a good time to get started.
I mean, because usually with these retreats, it's a hit the ground running sort of thing. So having your fabric prepped ahead of time is a really solid idea.
Sure, if you can. If you can't, it's totally fine. The way these go, everybody ends up at a different point anyway, just depending on,
it's 12 hours of hanging out with your friends.
Yeah, and how much you talk.
Right.
So, it's all good.
Yeah, for sure. So again, check your emails on that. If you haven't seen anything yet, you should have. Go double check that. Also, there's a very important thing about verifying your tech works. If you were going to do this, but you can't be here, but you need to make sure your tech works. You have questions, you can always ask us.
Yes.
Sadie.
Also, for my in-person retreat folks, you have all of the Zoom information.
Yeah.
So you can come and hang out with us here, but if you don't like to drive at night or you want to be home before 9 p.m., you can go home early and then still join the Zoom from your house. So you can do a hybrid situation.
You can.
You will have to miss out on your drive home. Please don't Zoom and drive if it's not safe.
Do not Zoom and drive. Please don't do that. If I've ever asked anything of you, don't do that.
Yes, but you'll also have access to the retreat booklet at the same time that you get cutting instructions. And in there is a schedule of events so you can plan it for when we're having an open sew time or whatever so you don't miss anything if you want.
If you're wondering where that level of energy came from for Zooming while driving, I once had a former job situation where we were having a safety meeting with the big bosses of the shop, and one of the field guys jumped on the Zoom. And he was clearly driving because trees were going by at a fairly fast clip. So anyway, it was a really awkward safety meeting.
Maybe he's just really, really talented with video editing.
Nope.
And special effects.
No, he was not a tech guy. Anyway, he was fine. He still made it to where he was going. Yeah. We did ask him to just go ahead and end that call and just get to where he was going safely. It wasn't that dire. I think I had him talking to later. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, lots of stuff for Margot. If you have questions, please reach out. We're so excited. Can't wait to do it.
If you don't have your fabric yet, get in here and get it.
Yeah.
Our bundles that we had set up for options, I think we have one or two of basic options left. But if you want to pick other stuff, there's so much cool stuff that has come in color-wise.
Absolutely. We will help you pick things out.
Let's get your fabric
The Tim Holtz charcoal.
Oh my God,
is
Lord.
So pretty. So pretty.
That one's going to just go away.
I really want somebody to make a Margot out of Tim Holtz charcoal.
That would be great.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, all right. So, continuing on. Do we want to say hi to some people or continue the announcements?
Let's continue on. Yep.
Classes, just to mark on your calendar and make sure you're aware of them. We do have a couple coming up for hand quilting. Yes, hand quilting. Not handy quilters, hand quilting. That means you are the control of the needle and the thread through your fabric, putting those 3 layers together. People love the idea of hand quilting. It is a talent. It takes some skill. Sure. It takes some practice. It takes probably a whole lot of practice. Come join and learn and have fun. Carol Raber is teaching that class. We have Thursday, October 16th from 6 to 8. Yes, that is an evening class, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
For my folks who work but still want to learn how to hand quilt.
Come on in, get yourself in a group of folks, learn something, have some fun. We also have a Thursday, October 23rd from 1 to 3. That is in the afternoon, so you don't like to drive in the evening. Good time to take that class.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's only 2-hour class.
Also, on the 23rd, we have that Notion event in the morning. Oh. So you could just hang out with us all day if you wanted to.
So is there a sign-up fee for that?
So it is $10 to join the Notion event.
What is that? Tell us more about it, because I don't think I know anything about this.
So we get a lot of our Notions through a distributor.
Yeah.
And so one of our friends from our distributor, which is Checker Distributors, she is going to come in. And so she is an expert on all of the new products and things that we have access to.
Okay.
And she's just going to demo some Notions. Sometimes, the packaging can only be so helpful, right?
Right.
So it can really be nice if you have somebody who can get it out of the package, really show you how you would use that and how it can help your quilting process, right?
So this would be really, really helpful for somebody that's really new to the process.
Absolutely it would.
Or if you've been doing this forever, but you're curious what new fun stuff is out there.
Yeah.
Or it's good for everybody.
If you have a pain point, like we're talking about these Quilty Scaries, if you have a pain point where you're like, man, I just really have a hard time nesting seams or getting my points to be right.
Or holding my ruler still.
Yeah. Come to this because we probably have a solution for you. Also, you can definitely ask her questions one-on-one if it's something she doesn't cover in her presentation. I'm sure she would be glad to.
Do you know off the top of your head the timeline that is?
It starts at 10 o'clock.
Okay, and this is a Thursday.
Yes.
Thursday, 10 a.m.
So we don't open until noon. You get to come in early and hang out with us. So it's an hour long, and then you'll have time to shop afterwards, of course.
Okay.
It's $10 to join us, but we're giving you a $10 credit toward anything you buy that day.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's kind of free, but, we're going to hold on to your $10 for a little bit.
That just helps us know that you're coming. That's all that is.
Exactly.
That's just you assuring your spot here. $10 is a good deal because then you're going to get that as a credit towards your purchase because you're going to probably see something you need.
Absolutely.
Most likely.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I like that.
So anyway, that will, be, the presentation will be from 10 to 11. You'll have some shopping time, dip out, get some lunch, come back at 1, hand quilt till 3.
Right.
Like, could be the best day ever.
Could be a fantastic time.
Anyway.
Do it.
Thursday, October 23rd.
That's coming in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. I think that's everything on the announcement side. I think we're good with for now. Did I forget anything of importance?
I don't think so.
Let me show you there. All right. So let's say some highs, and then we'll go into the remainder of our Scaries conversation. Again, we got 2.0 out there in Tennessee with the 48 degrees. Hello.
Hello.
Deborah. Donna's on. Good morning. Hello. Hello, Debbie. There's Marlene. Good morning.
Hi, Marlene.
Morning, Donna. Good to see you. And hello, Kelly Rowland.
Hi, Kelly. I hope you're having so much fun. Kelly,
I really do hope you're having a blast.
Is
and the
over,
rest of the people.
Yes, and everyone else. Kelly is over at Sew Me, St. Louis, which is a big sewing event going on this weekend that is hosted by the Modern Quilt Guild. And it looks like it's going to be so much fun. Yeah. They have so many prizes, so many raffles. Like, just hearing about it, I'm like, oh,
it just sounds like that whole FOMO thing. Like, I really feel like I'm missing out.
I know.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Why aren't you all doing it here?
It's a relatively large group. I think there's like almost 100 people.
Yeah, it's Modern Quilt Guild. It's their thing. So
anyway, should be so much fun. But anyway, hi, Kelly. I hope you're having so much fun.
And any of you other folks that are there having a good time, are regulars or non-regulars, I've met you, I don't remember you, it doesn't matter. Hi, have fun. Yeah,
it's really cool that we get to sponsor events like this and get to help make them happen. So
yeah, it's pretty exciting. I like being able to do that. Also, good morning to Janet of the Janets.
Good morning.
Hello. Hello, Raiden.
Hi, Raiden.
I'm glad you're here, buddy. I hope you're having fun.
I called Danielle the other day, and Raiden goes, "Is that Sadie?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's got me figured out."
He does. He's got it figured out. That happens. Good morning, Pamela. Good to see you on. And there's Joni. And Dolores, Southern Illinois represent. Love it. They're here. Good to see you guys on. Hello, Pat. Good morning. She'll be here later to get her kit for the 1022 retreat. Perfect.
Nice.
Good time to do that. Pat will be hybrid on the 22nd.
Perfect.
You know what? I think I love that about this retreat is that it is an option.
Yes, I do too.
I really think that's neat having that.
And some people just don't have the stamina for all day. No. And I get that,
No, and be able to work at your home and sit in your comfy chair and you can still watch the video and hang out with people. Yeah, it's great. I love that option.
Best of both worlds.
Really is. Let's see, did I miss anybody in that? No, I did not. Good morning, Eileen. Good to see you on. Hello, hello. And good morning, Linda. And good morning, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Let's see here. Kelly, y'all loaded them up with prizes. They love WNC. Yeah, well, it's a good group of people, so it's fine.
It's fun.
Actually, and the Modern Quilt Guild has a quilt show coming up in March.
They do, and I'm so excited. We're going to be vending there, so you can see us there for sure.
Make sure you mark your calendars for that, because last time their show was fantastic.
Yes.
Them and Bits and Pieces having it at that venue.
That venue is
ever.
lovely.
Love it.
Load in, load out is so easy.
So much room for all the quilts.
And all the activities.
All the activities. The 14th and 15th of March.
Yes.
Mark your calendar now. Make sure you are there. Don't miss that. That was really aggressive. Sorry.
Yes.
But, you know, again, Scaries. You don't want to miss out.
Right,
Good morning, Jan. Good to see you over there on the YouTubes, along with Deborah. Hello.
Hello,
Miss Debbie Thomas, good to see you. And Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. She was here yesterday for the hands-on education class that we've got going on.
Yes.
Where we have Megan Brewster. My brain wanted to say Brewer. I'm like, that's not right.
Close.
Brewster. She's a HandiQuilty educator. She's fantastic.
She's so fun.
So much fun.
I like her a lot.
I think the folks out there today are having a great time.
Not that I haven't liked past HandiQuilter educators. It's just, you know, different personalities. Anyway, she's fun.
Could you imagine if we didn't like them and we didn't talk about her at all? Oof. It's not the case.
Yeah, I would just be like, there's classes happening. Don't ask me about it.
Anyway,
no.
That's also
But Megan's
scary.
Lovely. Really nice to have her here.
It is great having her here. All right. So I think we got everybody. Again, before we dive into Scaries, do me the big favor of please hit that follow, hit that share, hit that like button, use those emojis there at the bottom. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. All of these things are free. All of them help us immensely. I can't thank you enough. Go ahead and do that. I'll wait. Thank you. Appreciate you. And good morning, Joe Ellen.
Good morning.
Morning, Steve. I'm glad you're here. So glad you're here. Okay.
Yes.
So this is, again, a 4-part series.
Yeah.
We have never had a 4-part anything. Oh, well, I guess we did quilt blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like a million.
There's so many of those.
Part million.
Part millionth to the 2. Anyway, this one, though, was a really interesting conversation, and I really think it's a very important one.
Yeah.
Continuing on, the things that scare us. When it comes to quilting scaries, they will freeze you up in your spot, in your feet. You're stuck. You can't go forward. You don't want to do this. Oh my gosh, what do I do? Now what happens? They don't do that. See, I think we general rundown. You know, we had our scary things. You don't care. French paper piecing or foundation paper piecing. I don't know where French
it's
came
not
from.
French.
It's not French.
Maybe the French do it as well. I don't know.
They could. I don't know. Probably French.
I don't know any French quilters.
I am not a big fan of keeping that 1/4-inch seam because I can't. Because I go too fast. Because I don't know how to go slow with my sewing machine. That's okay. We talked about seam allowances and fabric shifting and uneven cutting. Wow, so many things. Quilting layers, pressing, squaring up blocks. Squaring up blocks. Scary.
Getting acquainted with your machine.
Color selection. Terrifying, especially if you're not a fan of colors. You don't know how to deal with it. How to finish your quilts. Working with scraps.
Scrappy.
Again, my craziest one, overwhelming negative talk. You can't do that. Stop it.
No, be kind to yourself.
You are great. And then last week we talked about the more physical, scary stuff. Accidentally cutting yourself with a rotor cutter. Accidentally, I don't know, sewing through your finger. Don't do that. Nobody likes that. You're not a hero for it.
No.
Please don't. Eye strain, that's an ergonomic thing. And then color bleed. All safety, not safety necessarily, but anyway, so today we're going to continue on that conversation. Project management and workflow.
Hey, I gotta go, guys.
Okay. I don't know how to manage nothing. I'm out. Everything is just there. So, if you're wondering where this conversation came from, I always do just a Google search just to see what other folks have said and kind of get some information from other people because I have my own thoughts. And since Google now defaults an AI summary, I just use Googly AI to kind of summarize the thoughts. And it's fun. Lazy of me, but
can give you the bullet points that then we can drill further down into, right?
And I always click through on their links where they got their information to see what that came from. And generally they're pretty solid recommendation of ideas. So this one is interesting. This one could be scary, I believe you. As far as project management workflow is concerned, reading and organizing patterns. A common mistake is not thoroughly reading a pattern before starting, which can lead to errors. Maintaining organization throughout the project is key to avoiding missteps. So I kind of read this whole reading and organizing patterns as two different things.
Absolutely they are.
But also reading the pattern and organizing yourself for that pattern.
Yes.
Is kind of a thing. But then also, I have 1,000 patterns. What do I do with them? Also the organization.
Yes.
I mean, who out there has piles of patterns just sitting over on the side? Or maybe you've tucked them into a drawer with no discernible filing system.
Or a banker's box.
Or
with all of your books and patterns in it.
Yes.
That might be me. That might be my current situation.
Where did you get a banker's box from? You are not a banker.
No, my husband works at a law office.
Oh, well, that's called enabling. That's fine. I won't call out Danielle. Sorry. But she has a drawer on one of her dresser drawers or her desk drawers, and it's just all tucked in there. They're not in alphabetical order, but they're there.
Is there an order to mine? Absolutely not.
Man, I tell you what, it's scary. Sometimes just that side of organization is tough. An accordion file isn't a bad idea.
Yeah.
Especially if you have standalone patterns.
Yeah.
You get those in alphabetical order. It will take you some time.
Mm-hmm.
It will. But set the time up. Do it.
I know some folks who digitize all of their patterns.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a smart idea, actually.
Because then you can't lose them
Not
theoretically if you have a backup and all the things.
That's what the cloud is for.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I love me a pattern.
Yeah. How many patterns have you bought just because of the pattern? Are you a collector of patterns?
I am a collector of patterns.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes when you're shopping for clothes, like you're shopping for the version of yourself you hope to be, this is how I shop for patterns.
Right.
I'm like, oh, someday I'll know how to do this technique. Absolutely. I'm going to buy this pattern.
Because it's pretty?
Because it's pretty.
Right.
Also, by not having them organized, every time I need to find a pattern, I get to look at my whole collection. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. But I find things I forgot I bought, and I'm like, oh, that's okay. Great.
But that's people are like you for that. I know. And that's okay. I know. It's fun, guys. Don't let somebody come in your life and tell you can't do that. As Danielle just said, order. Why? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it can become a daunting pile of things.
For sure.
Sometimes then people start worrying if they bought the same pattern a second time. Maybe you got 3 or 4 of the same one.
Who hasn't done that?
I mean,
I liked it so much, I bought it twice.
We've had that a couple of times. Customers come in, they're like, I bought this the 3rd time. Oh.
Yes.
So if you buy from us, by the way, we keep track of your sales. So if you're like, did I buy this from you before? I can tell you.
Correct.
Just so you know.
I can't tell you if you bought it from somebody else. I don't have a secret window.
We don't have that. Room. No, we don't want that.
I wish I did. That would be so handy.
No. Thank you, but no. But Pam threw out a great idea using binders with clear sheets.
Yes, that's so handy.
So actually, folks out there, raise your hand if you have too many Villa Rosa patterns. Raise your hand. I know you're out there. We have our Villa Rosas set up in a binder.
Yes.
With their baseball card sheets.
So actually they're 4x6s.
Okay, so slightly bigger than a baseball card.
Yeah, so it's we just have like a photo album.
Yeah.
So we got a 12x12, I think, so that it worked math.
Mm-hmm.
So they're 4x6s in clear sheets, and you can just flip through them all.
Yeah.
I'm way more organized here at the shop than I am at my house.
Right, because you got to make everybody else's life easier. Not so much.
I have guests here.
Right, guests are actually going to see it here.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I feel that was a brilliant idea.
Oh my gosh, yes.
For
Diane,
us,
I think, had that
idea. Was that Diane's idea?
So
nice job, Diane.
Thanks, Diane.
5. But that's a really good way to kind of sort them out.
Absolutely.
You at home could alphabetize them.
You could.
We do not have them alphabetized because there's always so many coming out. If I sell out of one, I just swap out the number that they're in. It's a whole thing. But actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
Great way to kind of sort and organize that stuff.
Or if you do the binders with the clear sheets, you could then tab them by like skill set or by
back order.
Sure. Fabric requirement or whatever.
Yeah. So that part of organization is fantastic.
Yes.
As far as your books are concerned, I don't know what to tell you there. Stack them neatly. Is there a good way to deal with books? I mean, I feel like books...
There are whole systems for dealing with books, Jason. There's a Dewey Decimal System. You don't have to be that serious.
I'm so glad that this demographic knows what that is, because anybody younger, my kids would have been like, who's Dewey?
He's that guy that makes pizza in Kirkwood, right?
Right? He's the pizza guy.
And yes, very good pizza.
By the way, yes.
But
not sponsored, but it should be.
Right? I mean, alphabetize them, or do them by color, or do them by however you like.
Or designer, or whoever the author was. Sure. I mean, how many people have 18 Annie's books?
Right.
I mean...
I got a couple Eleanor Burns books. I've got,
And also, you have them.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes you need to thin it out some. Will you really go back to Eleanor Burns? God, we love her. But you made that quilt 85 times. You probably don't need the book anymore.
Yeah, so I'm also someone who does not repeat patterns very often. Like I make it and then I'm kind of over it. So, look in your area if you're not local, see if there is a place where you can give your patterns a second home, a second life.
Yeah.
We have some organizations here that do that. The City Sewing Room is one for sure.
Yes.
Or if you have a guild, sometimes a guild will have like a free table where you can pass that on, or a quilty friend.
Absolutely. Sue's got a couple things here on the YouTube. She's saying that there's a lot of really great patterns. Of course, it's tough to decide, and decide what you want to do. And then you have a squirrel moment.
Yes,
squirrel. Anyway, those happen, so you got to watch out for that. Hello, Jody. Good to see you on. Sue was at the library this morning, lamenting over the loss of the card files. Yeah, they've definitely gone away from that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's sad. That's okay. But anyway, I don't work at a library, so I'm really so affected by that.
Yeah.
As far as the other side of that, reading the patterns, where it was generally going with this idea initially, it's real important to read your patterns.
It is.
So I had some note here. If you've ever read a pattern, sorta, and you get to step 4 and you just assume you remember the rest of it, and then next thing you know, things aren't lining up right. I have to admit, we do the HelloFresh stuff. So we get boxes of food, and I start reading things, and I'm like, oh, cool, yeah. And I'm pretty sure I know exactly what we're going to do. And then halfway through, I have this pile of scallions sitting to the side. I'm like, where do those go? I don't, everything's done. And I read that I was supposed to have it in the pan 4 steps ago. So I just throw them in and hope for the best. I'm not a chef, guys. But I do this with quilting also.
Yeah, I've done it too. Or I start to cut before I've really read it. And maybe they are doing a technique that I don't love to make my half square triangles. And I'm like, oh man, if I would have read ahead, I could have cut them out for the method I like. So
yeah, it's real important.
Don't do that.
Real important to read. Because the other thing is, if you read through it, and you read through it again, and you're still not fully getting what they're saying, then you can take what you've read and grab some scrap fabric and do what they were trying to accomplish.
Yes.
Hopefully, it turns out the way it's supposed to.
Yes.
And then you can take that and then go get your actual quilt done.
Yes.
But sometimes reading is scary.
It is.
But it's absolutely a necessity when it comes to patterns. Newer pattern writers, I think there's a lot of trying to not take somebody else's idea.
Sure.
And they don't want it to look like they took somebody else's idea, so they kind of modify how their process is. So while it seems like it should be very simple, I'm going to just do this, you may get to that end result the same, but maybe taking a little bit longer of a route than you need to.
Absolutely.
So it's really smart to always read your patterns. As much as you don't want to.
Yeah, this is also one of those do as I say, not as I do situation. I don't always read all the way through, and I should.
We should.
I should. So thanks for the reminder to me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And anyone else.
And the rest of you. Some love going out there to this City Sewing Room.
Oh, they're so lovely over there.
I've heard. I've never myself been, but that's okay. Someday maybe. I actually ever get out of this place.
It's so fun. And they're a nonprofit, so, it's like...
Right. Worth a visit.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see here. Next thing, as far as project, unless you got anything else on reading and organizing.
So, I love me some clips.
Oh, smart. Yes.
I do love me some clips, and I will often use clips to help keep me organized. So we definitely have those organizing stickers that you can put on clips, or if you're a pinner, we have like those ABC pins. Sometimes that can be nice, especially if you are like me. So I'm in an apartment. I don't have a ton of space. I don't have a design wall at my house. I mean, I can make one happen, but it's clunky and weird. So it could be really nice if I can just clip. This is all row 1. These are A blocks. These are B blocks. Somehow using either a color system or a number of clips or using those stickers.
Right.
Those can help out a ton.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Actually, Danielle had a block that she was working on yesterday or something, and she had multiple piles, all with different clips and numbers and letters on them.
Yeah.
And I had to work on her machine. And I had to move things.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
She hasn't yelled at me yet, so I'm guessing it was okay. But yeah. I was terrified for a brief moment.
Yeah, but even something as simple as like when I'm sewing rows together, if I'm going to be interrupted for any reason, I'll usually clip or pin the top left so that I no matter what happens, I can reorient myself and get myself back in the map.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. So for sure, organization, hate it sometimes, but it really is key to kind of help get around some of those scares of, oh my gosh, what if I turn a block upside down and backwards? And organize.
Yeah.
Love it. Let's see here. Next concern, storing finished quilts. AI told us that quilters invest significant amount of time in their quilts and are concerned with preserving their creations. Storing quilts improperly, such as in a non-breathable plastic or airtight or in tight folds, can cause damage over time. What? I don't think I understand that one too well. I've heard this conversation before. I probably should have clicked on that and found out a little bit more about it. The non-breathable plastic containers. How is that bad for a quilt?
I don't think it would be.
I don't know. It clearly has to be. Otherwise, why would they tell us that? Somebody out there tell me why.
Because they robots,
tell
Jason.
Me why?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I do think it's still worth talking about for sure. Folding your quilts, that is a thing. Mm-hmm. So if depending on your batting, different types of batting have different levels of like fold memory, let's say. So if you have a quilt that is folded in the exact same way and like stored in a closet and has been folded like that for years and years, you can get fold creases in your quilt that are hard to get out.
Yes, batting will take a crease. Certain types of batting.
Yes.
Your flat cottons, your flat 80/20s can take a crease. Poly, your fluffy polys generally not so much.
Correct.
Wool not so much.
Yes. So that is something to consider. So if you are storing quilts for a lengthy period of time, it can be helpful if you set a regular reminder every so often to refold the quilts, whether you do that yearly or every 6 months or...
Kind of like rotating your tires. You're just rotating the fold on it. So it kind of, that's fun. I get that. Okay, smart. Danielle, oh, yes. So back to the organized clips and everything like that. Because they were clipped and organized, I could have moved them anywhere and it would have been okay.
Yeah.
I did, actually. So it's all right. Danielle also says that if there's moisture, it's no good. So I can see that. So if it was a fairly humid environment when you close that, then...
Oh, that's true.
There's
could
no
be trapping
breathability
things
there.
in.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking the potential for like critters to find a quilt, not good. No. Moisture to find a quilt is not good.
But trapped inside of a container that had the potential for humidity and moisture, and you just let it bake in the window. Bad. Okay, that makes sense. Quilt, Pam agreeing that quilt should be refolded from time to time.
If you are someone who likes to do like a door hanger or something like that goes outside or in a window, sun damage could be potential.
Yes. So
bear that in mind.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. On this note of storing the quilts, I have some rant here that I wrote in my notes about just giving away the quilts, and then you don't have to store them.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess. Is that viable? I don't know.
I have a quilt ladder in my living room. I probably need like 5 to hold all of the quilts that I have. But I also have just like those bedding bags that are like vinyl on the one side and soft and breathable on the other. Like we give
like
when
we use for quilts when they go out, yeah.
Yeah. And so I have those in a closet with some of the more precious ones. But also I have a lot that are just in use all the time. Why store them?
Gotcha. Got some great comments coming across here. Dolores, she always stores hers in a pillowcase, not in plastic. Linda, her son's wife stored her quilts in a plastic container. Moisture happened. One quilt bled on the other. Her favorite was ruined.
Oh.
Okay. Well, thank you. I asked. There's an answer.
That's a heartbreak.
Like, I'm always afraid of, like, old wives' tales. Like, the polyester thread's going to eat up your cotton fabric. No, it's not. That's insanity. Right. So I was never really sure what that reason was for, but that makes rational, terrifying sense. So, breathable containers are a much better option for your quilts. So my question is, can you take a plastic bin and poke holes in it like you would if you caught an animal?
Okay, why are you putting animals in plastic bins either?
Don't judge me.
Like, thanks for giving them air holes, but they probably need more to thrive.
as a child who didn't do this. You have a glass jar, you put a lid on it, you poke holes in it with this pocket knife that you pulled out of where? Why are you doing that?
And you catch fireflies.
Right, because that's their living environment is in a jar. No.
No, then you release them and you let them go.
Oh.
That's the last step that you're supposed to do. Anyway, also, like, cedar is supposed to be good at keeping away critters and things and not having any, like, smells. Mm-hmm. So if you can get your hands on a cedar chest, like, lovely place to store a quilt.
If you don't have a cedar chest, just head on down the road with an axe, find yourself one, chop it down.
Yeah, find a tree.
Don't even ask permission. Just don't listen to me right now. That is a terrible idea. You want to talk about scary. You're going to jail. So anyway, storing your finished quilts. You do want to store them. Do take some consideration of that. Make sure that they have some, I guess, breathability. Yeah. The way they're stored.
Sure.
Take a hint from Miss Linda here with her son's wife that made not a great decision, because who would have thought?
Yeah, right.
Never would have thought that. So crazy. All right.
Also, you can never have too many quilts in your house. There is no number. Bite me. No, I'm just kidding. But we heard from a customer not that long ago that her spouse gave her a limit. She is allowed X number in the house.
Really?
So if she wants to keep another one, she has to give up one she already has.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well,
I mean, I understand some people need boundaries to keep themselves in line. I totally get it. Like,
I get that.
But I am never too many. If I can find a place to put it, then it's fine.
I mean, I can still walk through the house, so it's not that much yet. Anyway, moving on. All right, so store your quilts properly. Don't let it terrify you. Just, put some thought into it.
Yeah.
All right. Something else that apparently scares people a little bit. Finding community. So, though quilting is often a solitary activity, many quilters feel a need for connection with others who share their passion. Many look for a supportive community, either online or in person, where they can ask questions and share their progress. So I have some notes here about, like-minded folks. It helps.
Yeah,
makes it way more fun. It is in person is great sometimes. Sometimes it's online. This virtual retreat that we're going to do.
Yeah.
It's a great online virtual community. It's great. Solo sports are only so helpful. You don't have a team of people that have made the same mistakes that you're about to make, and they can stop you from making those mistakes or help you guide you through them. Mm-hmm. Makes it a little bit more discouraging sometimes.
Yeah.
So, finding community. How do you do that? What's the best way to handle that, Sadie?
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to make friends as an adult.
It is so wild. I was just having this conversation with multiple people.
So, proximity can be helpful. So if you have a local guild or a local quilt shop, places that you're, frequenting, that can help because you're all going to be frequenting the same spots. Online, of course, you're not limited to the people that are local to you. You can find anyone, which is nice, but then, of course, they're not local to you, so you can't, go hang out and sew together.
Right.
But I think this is a especially interesting conversation for us to have because we are not the traditional demographic of quilters.
No.
I am younger than most quilters, as the demographic says. And Jason is, he's Jason.
I'm Jason. I'm my own team.
So sometimes it can be a little bit challenging to find community, or like I'm hanging out with people my age and I'm like, all of my friends I know from the quilt shop. So all of my friends are not of my generation anymore.
It's tough to share that like-minded conversation. Like, what's worrying and freaking me out now, our general demographic, they're like, nah, man, that ain't no big deal. Yeah. Wait until you're now, and then you have to worry about, oh, that's even more terrifying. Thanks for that.
Yeah. And not that you can't have friends across generations.
Absolutely,
you absolutely can, but you may not be in the same phase of life at the same time. Right. So sometimes that's helpful if you have somebody who's going through something similar. Also, this hobby is very niche. If you have friends that are not quilters, there are going to be things that they just don't understand. Like when all of your points line up and it's so amazing and you show them, they're like, okay. And you're like, no.
So you cut up perfectly good fabric and you're excited that it's lining up.
Yeah. What? And I need you to celebrate me. So sometimes you need, people who are just going to be excited and celebrate with you when you have those wins.
And speaking of celebrate, I celebrate all of you guys. Thank you for accepting us as who we are. I appreciate you because, again, we don't fit that general mold of Quilty, and that's great. Thank you.
Yeah, but there is a community for everyone.
Absolutely.
You know, if we are not your speed, there is going to be somebody who is out there. So try to find your people.
Yes.
Also, don't be afraid to be your genuine self,
for sure.
Right? Because that's how you find your real community. The more of a front you put up, the more you're not going to have that connection.
Right. And on that same other side of it, not necessarily the people that don't have community, those of you that have a community. Listen, those of us that don't have one, sometimes it's tough.
It is.
It's really hard. So don't forget about those folks that maybe you don't know them. Where do they come from? Listen, it's tough making friends. It never stops.
Yeah.
Go invite somebody to hang out with you while you're working on something. See how they doing. You don't have to be their best friend right off the bat. They may be just crazy.
And they probably are nervous about meeting new people too. So just, you know, be nervous and vulnerable together. It's fine.
Yeah. So if you're in a guild and somebody new shows up, invite them in. The last thing I ever want to hear is people that are in groups and clubs saying, oh, it's a dying art. You are the last people that should be saying that.
No.
Dying art is not a thing. Dying art is when you decide to no longer try to help it grow.
Yeah.
You don't want to get people involved. You don't want to try to help things. You want to, oh, it has to be my way or it's no way. You've hurt the whole process.
Sure.
Don't be that person.
So I think retreats are a great way to make friends and to find community. Classes in your area, you can make friends with other classmates that are learning the same things that you are.
Yeah.
Guilds, quilt shows, also great places to find other quilty friends to kind of build that community. I know that some places are even doing like virtual Zooms where you just go and you sit in a Zoom and you sew all day, so you don't feel like you're sitting in your sewing room all alone. There's really no like need to interact. It's just like, oh, you feel like you got somebody in the room. So body doubling is a thing as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Also join the Quilters Collective.
There's group people out there.
There's people there.
They're fun to talk to.
We get it. If you're looking at a quilt and you're like, I don't know what border to put on, I really wish I could get some opinions. There's a group full of people who...
they have opinions.
Who will give you their opinion.
I have an opinion. I'll throw my opinion out there.
So use that. I mean, we built that community for you guys to be able to connect to each other.
Right.
Because how often do we have people come in and we're like, oh, they're one of our regulars or one of our favorites. We see them all the time. And then they meet another regular or favorite. Right. We're like, you guys don't know each other?
They're like, that's the Janets? Yeah, you didn't. Oh, yeah, that's them.
Yeah, so we know all of you because you come in and hang out with us, but you all don't know each other sometimes. So trying to connect you as much as we can.
Right, and that's what this group chat is here for, so you guys can comment along, hang out, and, hang out and be friends.
Yeah.
I'm going to come back to you guys, but I'm going to scroll up. There's a couple things up here I wanted to kind of readdress before we go too much farther.
Yes.
As far as the cedar is concerned, when we go back to storing of your quilts, Pamela had a good point. Be careful with cedar. It may have wood oils in them. That could be a problem. So make sure you properly wrap them with another cloth or something so you don't damage your quilt.
Yeah, so a cedar chest is great, but don't just put them in there. Like, get something else to wrap around them.
Correct. She also made note that the quilter friend we have that the husband said one in, one out.
Yeah,
maybe one.
Don't get rid of the quilt. Get rid of the husband.
Say it was a great time. Yep. I'm just kidding. I'm not encouraging that. If the electric goes out, you guys will be nice and warm, says Linda, with all your quilts.
Yep.
She's not wrong. As far as community is concerned, Pamela, mostly online. I mean, that's just, there's a lot of situations where there's no local quilt shops, not a lot of local community on it.
Yeah.
So online's the option.
Yeah.
Crazy as it is, I'm glad we have online as an option.
I am too.
It's a great way to stay connected.
Some of my Facebook quilting groups are my favorite places to hang out online.
Yeah.
So.
And also Reddit has a quilting group. I think Instagram, they have their quilting channels. Like,
for sure.
There are, all the social medias have quilting to some degree. It's great to kind of see that connection there. Deborah, I love that that there's 42 quilts in your home.
I do love that also. I do not have a count because I'm scared to know that number.
I don't want to know.
But I do love that and that's amazing.
Fantastic. That's so great. Good morning, Carolyn. It's good to see you.
Good morning.
Deborah, you might be younger, but you're extremely wise in your quilting ability. Oh,
that's so nice.
That's so lovely.
Thank you.
Say. When you're in it all day, every day, you just got to know.
Yeah.
It's really tough to be in it, and then people expect you to not know anything. And
yes.
It's tough.
Yeah, because sometimes people are like, "Oh, you're a young pup. You can't have been doing this very long," which is true.
I've run my fair share of quilts. I mean,
as far as our business goes, almost everyone who works here has been quilting longer than me. Yeah. But I've still been quilting since 2018. I'm not like,
you know. It? Oh, yeah. That's right. Wow.
Yeah.
I've been doing it. Wow.
So I'm not brand new, but I'm still new-ish. But that doesn't mean I don't have expertise to share.
Absolutely. And you know all the things and all the fabrics, all the patterns. It's wild.
That's just
so wild.
My weird brain.
Pamela, that reminds me of who you gift quilts to and who you don't. Some don't appreciate the craft. It's real.
Quilt worthiness is real.
It is real. So sometimes, and that was, and not to give away the class yesterday, but part of the process of how are you going to quilt this? Who are you giving it to? Mm-hmm. Is it worth the hours of custom quilting, or just edge to edge it and move on?
Yeah. Make
it easy. That's me. Get out of here. What are you doing, phone? The whole solo community of one thing. 2.0, Pamela, you guys are fantastic. Hopefully you guys can work with this community. Again, that Quilters Collective, like you said, great way. Have the friends. Make the friends.
And don't feel like you're alone in that. I know that there is a ton of people who started sewing in COVID specifically because it's a solo sport.
Yeah.
When we were trying not to gather as much. And a lot of them learned on YouTube. And so they have online community. So don't feel like you're alone in that. Many people are in the same boat.
Absolutely. And even though we get here twice a week, I mean, we love to hear from you guys just the same. So
of course.
Join those groups. If you're not in them, comment along. Be in there. It's great. Linda, hand quilters at church, you're always welcome. We share info, no rumors shared.
That's so nice.
I thought that's what the whole point of quilting was. So we can sass talk about people.
Mm-hmm.
No? Mm-hmm. I was led astray. I'm so sorry to all of you that I've sass talked. I don't do that. I'm not paid enough. Anyway.
I think that's a great option. There are often quilting groups associated with churches. Mm-hmm. I understand that not everybody has a church or feels comfortable in a church. So I do love that we're able to offer the hand quilting class here, because that just opens it up to potentially more people, which I do love. But yes, absolutely. If your local church has a hand quilting group, like join that, hang out with them.
Check it out. Yeah.
It'd be so fun.
Totally worth the effort. Jana, we're here on the YouTube, is saying that, of course, we're her favorite quilt community.
Oh, thanks, Jan. We love you too.
We're both very helpful. You and the Warm and Cozy family are amazing. Oh, I learn from you every visit. Again, we love what we do, so it makes it a lot easier to enjoy the process.
Also, I learned so much from all of you. There are so many skills that I don't have that our customer base has. Some of you do amazing stuff. So I'm just like so honored to, be a part of this whole thing. It's very cool.
It is really kind of interesting. So I'm glad you guys are all here. Again, if you don't have a community nearby, you have this community here, but also look out there. There could be.
Yeah.
Maybe you just didn't realize it. I mean, the number of people that we have come in that didn't even know we existed as a quilt shop, and this is year number 10.
Sure.
Same county, had no idea, are the same people that don't realize that there are local hand quilting groups.
Sure.
Either religious affiliated or otherwise. So they exist. They're out there. Why is it such a, what's the word I'm looking for? Speakeasy situation? Yeah. We're not outlawed yet. I don't think.
I think it's that whole quilt police vibe that the craft has had, that sometimes people feel weird about asking for help or seeking advice in this craft because they're afraid that they're going to be shot down, or that they're going to look silly because they don't know the right terminology, or they're not asking the right thing, or they're not doing it right because they're self-taught.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that is just a confidence thing.
Yeah.
And hopefully you're hanging out with people who aren't that way.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Because we are very much like, did you do it?
Ta-da!
Does it keep somebody warm? Then you did it, you know? And there are definitely ways to improve, but like everybody starts somewhere. Absolutely.
Yeah. Nobody has any room to say, oh, I can't believe you did that. If they did, they're not your friend. We'll find somebody else for you.
Yeah.
Linda says they have quilters who do not belong to the church. She calls them their Monday Catholics.
Oh, nice.
That's funny.
Nice. I like it.
It's fine.
Okay, you got to hit him with this last scary. I'm
this
not ready.
Last one is a real scary. Okay. This was thrown out by one of the Janets. Back on the first video, the first one that we did on the Scaries. And I'm going to tell you right now, this one, it's that dark Stephen King existential crisis. Oh my good Lord.
Yeah, this is what we warned you about.
This is the one that scares me, and only a little bit. So, Janet's scary is, what will happen to all the quilts I have finished over my many years of quilting? Well, if I have to step back and put myself in that conversation, my answer is I'm not going to know.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I hope for the best. But man, that's a tough question.
It's so hard. You put so much time and love and energy into making a quilt. You're invested, right? Like in money, in time, in love, in all the design, all of it.
And how's that?
And then you give it to someone and you hope that they love it and care about it the same way that you do.
Yeah.
But you can't really control if they do or don't. And so I think one of the things that we often repeat to ourselves and to others is just like, once you give a gift, it belongs to that person, and what they do with it is up to them.
Ugh.
It's so hard to accept.
I don't want to accept that. I'm not okay with this.
I totally get it.
Do I have visitation rights on my quilt once I give it away?
I also understand that sometimes you make something and it's gorgeous, and then, you know, you go to their house next time and the dog is laying on it, or it's in a wad in a corner and you feel like it's not being valued. That's hard.
That's horrifying.
That's hard.
Oh.
That's just hard all the way around.
So what do you do about it? I don't know. You can't, like, back to previous conversation of storing your quilts. You don't want to store them all. Because then, worst case scenario, world happens. What do you do with all those quilts? What are going to happen to them? I don't know.
Yes.
Then you really don't know.
I mean, show quilts have their place.
Sure, they do.
But I can understand that many people are not then going to be actually using those quilts, so they need to be stored, whatever. But a lot of the quilts that I make them so that people will use them.
I mean, that's generally what I do.
So I'm just happy that they're being used. And
hope
that they're
for them to be used.
Keeping somebody warm.
Ugh. Also, take them and sell them if you have to somebody that will use them.
Yeah.
You don't want it.
Find your quilt-worthy friends, right? Make one for every member of their family.
Every member of
every
the
single
family gets one. Get one for the dog so they can't give theirs to the dog.
There you go. Smart.
Maybe. I don't know.
But anyway, that's real. That's a real fear.
Yeah.
We have had, just in our experience in being part of this community, we've seen some really interesting ways to handle this question. So I know that we had a couple, but I have one person in mind who, when she passed, the family asked that if she had made a quilt for you, to bring it so that they could drape them over all of the pews at the service.
Yeah.
And so that everyone who came could be surrounded by all of her art and all of her love. And that is just so tender and lovely, and it makes me want to cry.
Right.
But I'm on camera, so I'm not going to do that.
Don't fall for it. Don't do it.
But that's really lovely. I also know that some people have established like a lottery system, or, you know, get all the quilts together and people get to choose in this order, or...
And I kind of like that idea, kind of in line with what Pamela's saying here, that she wants one on her coffin and then on the pews till they run out.
Yeah.
But look, that's great. If I have a whole stockpile in my house, which I do, that's going to be, I think, the lottery system. And then, you know what? Or, hey, just take one on your way out.
Yeah.
Like, that's, I mean, you were here, you came, you showed up for me. Great, thank you. Take one on your way out if I never gave you one.
Yeah, yeah. If you want one.
And if you want one. If you don't, well...
That's fine, too.
Thanks for showing up anyway.
Yeah.
I won't know the difference, but I think that'd be a good way to handle it as well. But also, yeah, I mean, that's a tough one.
It is tough.
It's a tough one.
Also, like, I know some people, it's their greatest fear that their quilt is going to end up at a resale shop, a thrift shop. And it's going to be there for, you know, no money. And it's going to be, to them, they see that as being very unvalued and disrespected, which I totally understand.
Well, sure.
But I do think that, you know, the secondhand life of a quilt is also nice. You know, it's going to find the right person. It's going to have a second life.
I mean, there's a lot currently in repurposing quilts into clothing.
Absolutely.
Which I absolutely love. There's that Pig in the Blanket girl.
Yeah.
Who does awesome stuff with clothing, with quilts. It's out there. It's a real thing. It's a great way to kind of repurpose them, and they're picking up cheap at the resale shops. Not devaluing the fact that you put all that work into it. Just that's what's happening with it. At least it's getting used.
Yeah, your stitches and your work is still being used, just in a manner maybe different than you intended.
To make somebody famous.
Yes.
Which again...
And again, all of this is very hard. I get it. Especially quilters, right? We tend more toward perfectionism, toward control. So letting go is very hard. But I think sometimes you just got to be like Elsa and let it go.
Did you really just quote that?
I did.
Get out of here right
I did
now.
do that today.
Kidding. I've heard that song so much in my life. Raised daughters around the era of that. Holy gracious. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I think it is a scary one. As you're making it, thinking, well, what's going to happen to this one? Are they going to care?
Also, if they don't care, they certainly aren't getting a second one. They're
correct.
off the list.
You had your shot. You get one. One. From there, so I've said this before. I'll say it again. The ones I've made all went to young human beings, nieces and nephews. I had zero expectation of them being treated properly. Yeah. Frankly, I don't know what condition they're even in anymore. And you know what?
That's fine.
It's fine.
I tell people when I give them, I'm like, let the baby put it in the dirt.
Fine.
Then put it in the wash. It's fine.
Wash it.
Like, it will be the biggest compliment if you come back to me and it's in tatters, because I'll know that it was loved so much. Yeah,
and that's, coats made out of quilt seems to be trending now. It is. I just personally cannot see myself piecing something together to cut it up.
Yes.
So I feel like more power to the folks that can do that.
I'm waiting for the right quilt to just come into my life.
Just show up.
Yeah, to find it at a vintage shop or a thrift store, or
that's amazing.
Somebody selling one on Marketplace that, has a hole and can't be used as a quilt anymore, but I can cut it up anyway.
It's fine.
So I'm waiting for the universe, destiny, fate, whatever you believe in, to bring the quilt to me.
There you go. Make a quilt jacket with this.
Okay. I don't know that that's the right way to do it, but that's where I am today.
I mean, because you're not going to cut up your own stuff.
No.
No.
I mean, maybe if I made something and put it away for a few years and then came back to it. But I feel like if I recently made it, I'm still going to be too attached to, like, the time.
Yeah.
That I put into it.
Because your time is valuable.
It is valuable.
Always. It's okay. Feel that way. It's all right. Have the feelings.
And also, you don't have to be productive every minute of every day.
You do not.
You are still a worthwhile human being, even if you make nothing.
That's right. Absolutely. So cheater cloth is perfect for quilt. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Pre-printed sample fabric.
Convenience cloth.
Convenience cloth.
Yes.
Perfect for it. Those work out really well.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. So those are pretty much all the scaries that I could come up with. I think it was a pretty comprehensive list to have 4 episodes worth.
Yes.
If you missed any of them, again, these are all either on Facebook here. If you want to go back, I think they go back a couple weeks. Or you can go back onto the YouTube channel. They're all there. Rewatch them. Relive the terror of them all. I mean, I listen to a scary podcast.
You do.
It's scary, and I love it. This easily rivals it.
Jason was telling me crazy, scary stories right before we got on live. So anyway, if you need some scary stories, hit up Jason.
Scary stories are the best.
But I think we've spent a lot of time talking about the pain points and the things that maybe scare us or make us nervous about this craft. And I think maybe we need an episode about all the good things.
We do. Maybe all the fun stuff.
Because it's worth it, right?
Absolutely. There's so many positives from it when you do it and you're done and how great it turns out.
Yeah, what do they say? Being brave isn't not being scared. It's doing it even though you're scared.
Even though you're scared.
Yeah, do it scared.
Love it. Go into it terrified. Come out better on the other side.
Yeah, man.
Perfect. All right, I think we're done with this. Yep. I think we should be back Wednesday for a live sale.
Yep.
Make sure you come in. Get in here now.
Yes.
I have a HandiQuilter education event going on. Houston's going on. I've got great pricing. I've got awesome stuff for a long arm. If you need a Janome, this is a great time to come in. Get in here today.
Yes.
Stop waiting.
Yes.
Do it now.
You don't have to go all the way to Houston to get a great deal.
You can come in here and see me.
Absolutely.
Can take care of that.
We will be here this coming Wednesday. The following Wednesday is the 22nd. We're going to be virtual retreating. We will not have a Wednesday sale.
So you got 2 weeks to mentally prepare for that one.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I think that's all I got.
I'm good.
Okay. Come see us. We're open at 11. We'd love to have you.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye.